Hello, this is Rev Dore, Jacques Patlian, teaching the science of mind in Sarasota, Florida. Today I want to talk about the art of letting go. You know, Dr. Wayne Dyer, the very famous author, lecturer, and mystic, put it very well that living in the past is like trying to steer a boat while staring at the wake. And that's true. That's true. You've got to look forward, not backward. Millions and millions of us are trying to steer our lives while fixated on events long gone, dead, never to return. Many of us have set our hearts and minds on an event or series of events in our lives that were particularly shattering to our sense of self and our personality. You know, it may have been the loss of a loved one through death or divorce. It may have been a sexual assault or a sudden and traumatic loss of wealth or position. However, the life-altering event doesn't have to be tragic or criminal. It can be anything that abruptly changes forever our way of life and our sense of self. Might be as simple as a family move in childhood that took you from friends and activities you loved. Maybe a move from the city to the country, or vice versa. The healthy mind moves on and finds other joys and builds a new life. But the fixated mind mourns the loss for years and years and becomes obsessed with what is gone, staring in the rearview mirror of life, never allowing something better to appear. So often these episodes in our life seem to create the story of our life or our drama that we play over and over again until it becomes the reason why we are the way we are. We've all heard the story of the star quarterback on a high school football team who was hurt in his senior year and is never able to become the college or pro star that he was certain to become before the life-changing injury. He could have been a Pro Bowler. 20 years later, he sits in the local bar and replays his role in the championship game, scoring that winning touchdown, reliving the glory days. This is the stuff of Hollywood movies, but it's often real life as well. Many of us can't seem to put behind us the things that happen and just move on. There's an art to letting go. Let's take a look at it. Among the multitude of gifts that our Creator has given us, we possess innate abilities to heal our bodies, our minds, and our hearts. But we need to learn how to put these abilities to work consciously. We need to recognize them and learn how to use them. We're hardwired to get over it. We're made from the factory with the ability to move on, take a blow, and keep on keeping on. We're really the Timex watches of the universe, able to take a terrific physical, emotional, or spiritual beating and keep moving forward toward our highest life, our best life. But we can only do this if we have the desire, the will, and the faith in ourselves and in God. We can wallow in our misery if we so choose to do so. The desire to heal is the key component. If wallowing in the shallows of past hurts or failures, nursing old shattered dreams and replaying our story over and over sounds like the life you want, that's the life you will have. You will never change. Nothing from the outside will be able to get in and help you or heal you. You've left no room for a better life. Your mere mental and spiritual closet is stuffed with the dirty laundry of old failure and hurt. If we're in a helpless, it can't happen for me, my time is past state of mind, then that is going to be our truth until our state of mind changes. No matter how much people want to help us, it isn't going to work because it cannot be allowed to interfere with the daily running of our story or drama. Have you noticed that when people are committed to their story, to their tale of woe, there seems to be a million good reasons why things can't change, why life can't get back on track for them. They make up things if they have to just to stay in their story. Their story has really become them. It's who they are. To get rid of their story would be to get rid of who they are. If you want to move out of the story that you've been telling, perhaps for decades, to explain why you're ill, why you haven't realized the dream, why you're alone, why you never got married, why you haven't had kids, whatever, here's a simple formula for change. In order to change your life, you must be willing to let the old life die. Now, that's the hard truth. You have to kill the old life. That's right. Your old life must be killed in order for the new life to take its place. You cannot rearrange the facts of your life like rearranging deck chairs on the Titanic, because you're going to sink just like the Titanic did. You haven't really made any changes. The changes I'm talking about means leaving behind all the negative people who sympathize with you and sit around with you and listen to your story, because they're the ones that are helping keeping you there. That means making room in your life for that man or woman that might be your helpmate and your partner in life and give you the love you need, might help kick you in the butt and get you going. It might mean getting back to school if that's what it takes to get the credentials to get a better job, like that high school quarterback who never did go to college because he couldn't play football. He could have gone to college and had a great career, might have been a doctor, lawyer, teacher, but he was too busy being sorry for himself. Might mean allowing yourself to get well in body and spirit, and thus giving up the sympathy and attention that sickness brings to us. And it does bring a lot of attention and sympathy, and people get used to it and they like it. It might mean getting out of the old environment and all the people that enable your victimhood. Beware, the geographic cure only works if you change you along with the scenery. Because everywhere you go, there you are. You are where you are in your life because you chose to stay there. It has to have felt good on some level, or you would have moved on and up and out. There's always the emotional payoff for any state of mind or state of body or spirit that we inhabit and refuse to leave. Your state of mind is like a room in which you live. The Bible tells us that in my Father's house are many mansions, which translates to rooms. Would I not tell you if it were not so? This means there are endless states of mind available to you, and God really doesn't care which one you choose. The choice is totally yours. Each state of mind creates a certain life experience, and when you move from one state to the other, your life changes immediately. Your life is a direct result of the state of mind in which you habitually find yourself. You will never create a better life by staying in the state of mind that you have inhabited in the old life, because you've not changed anything. You cannot put new wine into old wineskins, and that would be what you're trying to do. Yet we all try to have the life we want without changing the inner person, and that cannot be done. It's rather like the old joke that we all want to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. The old you must die before the new you can be born, and only a transformed state of mind can produce you. Romans 12:22 says it all. Be you transformed by the renewal of your mind. That's a basic tenet of the science of mind philosophy. You change your thinking, you change your mind, and you change your life. God will agree to give you anything you desire. He'll work with you. Even misery, poverty, illness, loneliness. It's your choice. You have free will. God is like the genie in the bottle. You get what you truly desire, but you get to pay the consequences of your desires. If you didn't desire it, you would not be experiencing it. It's that simple. You want a new life? Change your thinking, change your speaking, change your choices, and change your life. And it will not be easy because you've been in the old state a long time. It's like turning a great big ocean liner on a dime. It takes time. Sounds too simple? All truth is simple. All real truth is simple. But that doesn't mean it's easy to do. The art of letting go is the art of saying, I created this life I am living. This is my state I am living in. No one did this to me. I can change it, and by God, I will. And the minute you do that, you are free. I'm going to repeat that. I created this life I am living. This is my state of mind I am living in. No one did this to me. I can change it, and by God, I will. You say that to yourself 3 or 4 times a day, your mind's starting to believe it, and you're going to see some changes. Start imagining the new life. Put yourself in it in your mind's eye. Smell it, taste it, wear it. Live it in your mind. Imagine what you'll say when you're well, or when you have the great job, or when you find the perfect man or woman. Imagine how you'll feel. It's just that simple. Do the work, dear ones, and be healed. Until we speak again, this Rev Dore saying, bye for now.